Hello everyone, Demonkingt here. Welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent, an indie horror game we're all very well we all well know. I figured since I'm a little baby about this game, I will play it so you guys can have fun, watch me get terrorized. With that, let's begin. Start a new game. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys better love me for this one.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
Hurry from the shadow.
My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
So, I have played a couple puzzles before, you know. I think the best I've done is the broken stair in the basement. So, know a little bit about the intro. I forget I don't know the monster placement at all. I just know puzzles for that up to there, kinda. This game terrifies me, though. Daniel, let's get up, buddy. Alright. It's the run button. Let's crouch. Your left mouse is jog. On your feet, buddy, on your feet. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's in the box right there. Oh, I can right mouse to throw the door open. First part I remember being kind of harmless. Get away from me. No time for you. Box. Okay, cool. Tab for inventory. That looks like a trap. Full archives, cool. Let's cheer him on. His name, voice, and a steadily rising pace urged him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. How is your wind coming from a wall? No, that's nothing. Hey, please, can you stop being angry for a second? I'm like trying to run through here. Okay, now that's a dead end. The lantern's trying to eat itself. Shut up! Stop it! Who needs your shit? Oh yeah, it doesn't even come fully. Yeah. Right. Things are angry. I like how angry the things are. Too angry.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't God,
Oh,
William,
shit, my
the
bad.
name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him.
Kill
His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
And murder him. Any like oh, we got a switch. Take that. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Alright, we're making progress already. Hey, hey, hey.
Alexander,
Wow, that actually hurt.
Inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I don't think the shadow enjoys me touching its door. It really doesn't enjoy that. Ooh, gimme. What else we got? No, that's everything here. Up, down, no, wait, yeah, left, down, and up. I heard a voice. Bet I don't care. It's probably a monster. Can I go in the archives and do anything? The door slammed shut behind him. He knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square, another lone soul in London. It seemed appropriate somehow. Nope. Nothing there, nothing there. Thank you, game, for not letting me throw the door open. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Garich. Chair, go away. I'll just leave that here. I don't remember if I get attacked in here or not, so a little worried about that. Gimme. Mine.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Burial chamber. I don't think it appreciated me doing that. Something said, hey, piss off, that was mine. How to open notes? What button was notes? E? E? Q? Oh. J. It's for some reason J. The local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? We're high up. Is that so? I don't know what I have to say, but I don't want to hear it. I really do not want to hear it. Ooh, yoink. Oh boy. The bugs are starting. Can I get killed in this area? Oh, it's save and exit. It's not just save. Chest. Can you stay open, please? I'm trying to yank things out of you. I would really like it if I could get the rewards out of your stomach. God damn, I'm in the darkness.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Oh no!
I was trapped.
You don't say. I'm not sure what else you'd be, but trap feels like a good word for there. Can I throw a book at the wall? I remember I have to do this. No, you cannot throw a book at the wall. Was it trying to make me grab? Oh, the drawers. Mr. Rock, we have business to do. We did it, Mr. Rock. We did it. My eyes, they burn.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
My eyes. I'd like to have retinas, please. Yoink this real quick. Astalt and Brandenburg Castle 1801. Another region, local folklore. Another region rich with lore is Astalt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, because it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have sighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholders. They're called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Is it... oh... okay, cool. Visit Undone? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Astalt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Astalt, which makes him wonder what really happened. Who was this mystery man who visited the sleeping hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family and his castle nearby. Astalt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Dun dun dun! Shit, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, I did it. I'll use 2. I don't know if there's a refilling point or anything. Key. Wine cellar key and an angry thing. Wilhelm and his fools have been... Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research, along with enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trails of Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It will It would in a sense solve both of my problems. Is this door open now? I don't like the monsters. They're creepy. Yes. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Don't worry, I'm gone. I'm gone. You can have it. All yours, buddy. All yours. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, let's hit end for me then. This is how I got in here, right? What's this area? This is the... Oh. The wall of flesh. What's the other way? Let's try laboratory first. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Something is angry. Okay, my sanity is like low. Oh, that's bad. Can I recover it by being in the light, or is that how this works? Lack of chimney chemical relocation. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh. Okay. Can you stop that?
There should
My
be
eyes.
more poop rats. Let me see, let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Vitae? The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and operment are given and the coprite binds them well. This time I'll attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I'm able to use the recipe, losing hope that I'll find any alchemic solution to my predicament. What's that? Come on. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I have only craved fair judgment and a safe return. Someone's high on themselves, aren't they? Oh, those aren't chests, are they? I saw the torch. I thought it was a monster for a second, so I kind of got terrified. Hi-ho, Silver. Stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Can I? No, you can't touch those. Yeah, the fact I have to touch it. Statues were praying, gazing at the dark domed ceiling. Slight headache, so I'm doing better. Picking up the sanity here a little bit.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
At least until tomorrow. Where's an enemy? Okay, cool. Safe. For now. It's safe for now. I should say it that way. I have 1 out of 4 items I need. Two out of 4. I don't trust. Don't trust it. No. That just destroyed my sanity. Just wrecked it. Stop that.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
I see a thing in here.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Tinderbox. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garage. These are my final words, my confession and testament. Years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brandenburg. As mostly aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted his invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. Excuse me. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but they were many. Perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. The night the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs. We insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has given to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. I don't trust it. I really, really don't trust it.
What? What is this place?
Ah, it's only a few drops. That'd be more. Knocked out by a barrel. Hate to see it happen. This kathunk. Knocked out my. You know, with that, that'll be it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Dislike it. Share with friends if you really enjoyed it. I'll be back with more of this later. In the meantime, I hope all you have wonderful days and evenings. I am terrified of this game. Bye, guys.